What's up, internet? My name is Ghetto1 and this is going to be my video Crash Landings base tour. I'm decently into the quests. As you can see, 37 quests completed, so I've, decently into this. Like, this is a lot of time spent on this one map trying not to die. So, let's start with the shell constructor. I don't know how you could play this map without a shell constructor. Having 3 or 4 lives, like, I find it better than Agrarian Skies, because by the end game of Agrarian Skies I had 100 lives. Now, you only have 1, but you can work around that, and it's like a second chance at more lives. So very important. Do not leave your base if this is not 100%. Can't stress that enough. Yeah, I want to talk about the clock because this has saved my life a lot. Like making little hidey holes if you're out scavenging at the city, knowing when it's safe to come out, knowing if it's morning or night. I've made a lot of decisions based on that. So I made a little clock on the wall just like school, so you can always check and be sure. It's my little furnace room. It's just something simple to, I can throw stuff in and come back. Little barrel room, dirt maker. Okay, so my gardens, let's start off with food. This is my beginning garden, and this is only 1 bucket and 2 buckets of water. This is my squid plants. And that is enough for all this to grow. And then it flows down, and then this grows off it, and this grows off. Well, I guess, yeah, this has more than one thing. But, yeah, I found, when I started, I didn't dig under. But I found a lot of YouTubers have been doing that. Like, I think Generic B's done that. And I thought that was just smart, because I could probably put trees down here and stuff. Probably going to actually fill this floor in and put another garden, because I have a lot of plants that I want to play with. Because having Spice of Life is... I want to take a moment to tell you all how much I love Hunger Overhaul, Pam's Harvest Craft, and Spice of Life. It's a beautiful, beautiful set of mods together. Yeah, I got the Nether Wart because you have to have a little bit, you gotta have a little bit of Nether Wart growing. Random junk. This is my food chest so far. Now, I know a lot of these trees aren't growing. Like, I haven't started growing them yet, and I'm working on that because I need to also work on these quests. And I need room. I need, like, a big farm. Like, I know I don't need it, but I need it for how I play this game. Yeah, I love how you have to make all the different foods, because you have to now be creative with what you have, and you're not just going to pick one food and always eat that, like I usually do. Like, in vanilla, you just have steak. Tons and tons of steak. Alright, so this is my crucible setup. I think this is only like 1 or 2 buckets of lava underneath. It might just be one long one. And my lava goes into my smeltery up here. And these 2 I've been using for leaves and water. I did use this one for ingots, but now that I have the smeltery, I just put this back to leaves. So this, okay, I'm gonna point out that I don't make pleasant looking tech structures. Like, it's always just chaos, and I don't plan it out. I just kind of put something somewhere and then build off of it. So I started with the auto packager to auto package all the dust and stuff, because I don't know, I'm lazy and I really don't want to do it. And then from there I've just branched off of it. Here's my grinder, here's the dynamo, couple tanks. Like, I know it looks terrible, but I don't want to break it down and move it because I'm not sure how to replace it down so it looks nice. Okay, so the infuser I made because that is a beautiful, I need it for the picks that I found in the city, jetpacks, that kind of stuff. The glacial precipitator, if someone can tell me if I can exploit this for something. I know you can make cold water, but I don't. Like, I would rather just have normal water for the camel pack instead of cold water. Yeah, so if you guys, if there's something, like if I can make something to exploit that, that'd be great. Let's see, talks about this, talks about that. Okay, so let's go up to my second floor. Okay, so I want to before we go to the second floor, I want to explain how my base looks. So let's take a rifle outside just to be safe. Okay, so this is what I've done on the floor. I made a trench around the outside right as I started. So later on, because this is my door, I put this here so I could actually get in and out, and then like skeletons couldn't kind of shoot me through that gap. So they all get pushed here. This is my slab, stone slab. Like here's my grinder and they all get pushed in. Here's my stone slab layer. So this is important. When you wall up, the top layer you have to slab off because no spider can get anywhere near this. So then from there you can build up, and that's totally safe up there. Also, kind of dig this out because it looks cool. People, come on. I hate when they have this cool cockpit and they don't even get to use it. They don't even use it just for a view. So okay, so let's go up. Pneumaticraft. I have no idea how to use it, and this is, I found this, I'll actually point that out. I found this and all these in the city. Most of this, all these seeds are found in the city. I have basically no idea how to use it, and I've been using the quest book, which I will say helped out. Well, it helps out until here, so now I have to kind of make the seeds for this and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm learning as I go, which just is fun, and I'll give credit to the book, like the quest maker, for helping me out so I don't have to like stop, Google, like bring up a direwolf video. Like, I can just kind of play along with the book. As you can see, I've just got started in this, and this is tough. But yeah, just tough. So that's the pneumaticraft. Like, I'm still learning. I've only used this once. I found these in the city, and I've been trying to only use the ones that I find because I would rather not do this. You know, I don't know. I get scared off by kind of like elaborate looking mods, and this one looks kind of elaborate. Here I got my harvester, and then the sludge boil over there. That's what I got so far. I've been using the dirt to make this bigger. I don't know what I'm gonna put over here. Some chicken farm. I'm gonna point out that I had the chicken farm since the beginning of the game, because you can get the eggs from sieving the dust or whatever, right? I've never killed chicken for food. Like, I've killed them if they've gotten out and they're bugging me, but like, you gotta put a vacuum hopper, you gotta put that so it collects. Peach tree, or what is this? Orange tree. Let's see, bananas, pears, plums, cinnamon, avocados, vanilla. I've never eaten this, never eaten this. I'll eat these as the morsels because like bananas are cool. I like bananas. Eat a banana. Oh, I actually eat the banana. And like pears are good because it's a full morsel and it's not like, I think there's a, what's less than a morsel? Unfulfilling morsel. Like, I just been collecting these. So the plan is to build this out, and with all the trees that I've showed you in the food box, make this bigger, and then I'm going to gate it off for animals and then just mass reproduce. This is my enchant so far. Like, I've been kind of slacking on that. Bruin stand, because you need the swiftness potions for a quest. What else? Alright, so all this stuff is from the city, basically, and I did do the cobblestone seared scorched brick technique that I noticed. I won't explain it because I find that most people on Reddit and YouTube already know about it. So I think the last thing... Oh, this is my obsidian breaker, because I'm unsure the best route to break obsidian, because mine's only like mining level copper, and I don't want to make it higher because it's so cheap to just repair it with bone. That I've been doing this. Just put lava and water in, break it, get obsidian. I want to make sure that everyone makes one of these on your map. Definitely make, like, this is small. I want to make a giant one, but if you look in the chest, if you leave it, like, there's tons of water in here, so you can always just walk up and fill all these bottles. And it's really awesome. Like, I really like having that there for almost an emergency, because like I have water down here, and then I can always make the dirt, but like having a third water source, like it's great. And it's just as cheap as everything else, right? Like it's just eight cactus to make one water. So that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And I think that's it. I think, oh, how I get to the town. I could show you guys that and then wrap this up. So let's sleep, and then I'll show you how I fly. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I go up here. I'm not going to do any exploring in the city because that's kind of scary. And I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. Oh, I messed that up big time. Messed that up big time. So basically I try to fly over. I can make it over to here. You know what? I'm gonna just do it over again. I feel like I'm cheating you people. Oh man, I probably shouldn't have. Alright, not bad, not bad. Jump. Yeah, that's basically my main door. And it's done me well. Like I don't really get hit. It's easy to get in now that the conveyor belts are there. Okay, so let's do this. Jump, click, whee. So what I did is you do this in the day and you just see where you kind of land, and then you just build the platform up, and then we just make a ladder, and we're going up, and it's gonna take a sec to get to the top. But from here, do a run and a click, and I'm holding W. And this I wanted to be like the second jump, but you can go so far off this jump that is kind of like the jump back in a sense. And as you can see, I've been pillaring, because I think pillaring up the floors is probably the safest route. And I always try to land right here, just so it's far away from everything, and you get a decent landing. And I have probably 2 or 3 little hidey holes in the towns and stuff. Like I think most of these spawners are dead. I've gone through all the rooms and stuff. I hope. I don't want to die on video. That would... I might die on video. That'd be kind of funny. No matter. Like, I don't know how to use this. How do you... I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's basically my base and how I do everything. I'll do the ride back and just kind of finish this video up to show you how I get back. Because I kind of like it. Especially at night, when you're kind of in a panic kind of like, oh my god, I gotta get back before I die. When you fly into, like, from the darkness into your lit up base, I think it really looks cool. It kind of gives you that, like, superhero feeling. Alright, so, yeah, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers are doing this, and even they're having problems. Like, Direwolf had a couple problems, Generic Beast kind of having a few problems. So don't feel bad, people. Like I felt really bad because I couldn't get it and it took me forever. But now that I've got it, like, you get the swing of it. Maybe I'll make a video that's like my opening. But like, I think this is pretty cool. You know what? Maybe I'll make a platform on the other side to even this out. And then I can land right in my base. And that's the easiest, nicest little way to get home. And yeah, so this is my base tour. This is probably a really crappy video, and if you've watched the whole thing, thank you. You deserve a medal. Alright, until I make another video, see you guys.